corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people.
So me a ball out for the Prime Minister, help me, help me, help me. And my daughter dead now, fire, my son about to dead now, because no life.
He's still talking, he's still alive, so what we can do, we are asking for help. We are asking for help from the Prime Minister, we are asking for help from the MP. We are asking for, we really need help because she already lost her son before.
Foundation of Jamaica says it's now assisting the family to gather the documentations needed in order to receive overseas medical care. Still, they need further help.
Today, I am making a call for an immediate independent inquiry into the death of baby Ramonte Rakai Ranger at the Cornwall Regional Hospital on Good Friday, and squarely placing the responsibility at the feet of Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. This tragedy is a direct consequence of 9 years of neglect and a culture of no accountability from the minister. His consistent pattern of denying involvement and deflecting blame must end. The unfinished corridors of Cornwall Regional Hospital are monuments to this government's failed leadership. Jamaica deserves action, not another PR moment. I am feeling profound sorrow for Shandale Ballantyne, the 33-year-old first-time mother who left Cornwall Regional Hospital on what should have been the most joyful day of her life, instead returning home without her child.
Do not sideline the local authorities. That's the message to the government this evening as the debate continues on the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA. TVJ News spoke with two stakeholders who have been monitoring developments. Andrea Chisholm has the details.
NARA will have special powers to accelerate development approvals as well as procurement, enabling the execution of resilient infrastructure projects at a scale and speed this country has never seen before.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness on NARA, which will lead Jamaica's reconstruction efforts following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. Among the proposed functions of the authority, to consolidate and prioritize projects, procure goods, works, and services, track the projects, and issue directives and operational guidelines. The bill, which was tabled in Parliament, also speaks to a registry of projects, all of which have to be approved by Cabinet. NARA would also be responsible for the development of car parks, piers, public parks or gardens within an area. President of the Incorporated Master Builders Association of Jamaica, Richard Mullings, welcomes the initiative, but warned that building back is a long-term project which requires serious coordination.
So how is NARA going to interface with our National Works Agency or Water Commission or other planning agencies like the Urban Development Corporation? Where are the engineers, the architects, the planners going to fall? Because obviously we're going to be making some very high-level, very impactful planning decisions.
Consultation is also important. Take the Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Authority in New Zealand, for example. It was set up to lead and coordinate New Zealand's government's response and recovery efforts following the 2010 and 2011 earthquakes in Canterbury. 185 people were killed, 5,800 injured, and more than 100,000 homes were destroyed. In a 2017 report, the Auditor General of that country stated that the authority should have managed tensions with residents, central and local government. Although agencies were able to work effectively at an operational level, the tensions caused delays at a governance level, particularly with Christchurch City Council. Mr. Mullings wants Jamaica to learn from that experience.
Right now, we have major issues in intra-governmental issues between agencies that hamper our progress. So putting a large super authority on top to make top-down decisions. How are we going to manage pushback or intransience from our agencies? So it's going to need the system to somehow suddenly become well-oiled and to move in unison. And that is a serious uphill task.
Professor of Urban Planning at the University of Technology, Dr. Carol Archer, also raised other issues about transparency.
I am very, very concerned. The issue of accountability and transparency. Also, something that has plagued us here in Jamaica for some time, the coordination. So yes, in his speech, and he did talk about an oversight body, even in stating that we have Jamrock and all the government agencies, there's no clear defined path that these agencies will play.
Jamrock, the Jamaica Reconstruction and Resilience Oversight Committee, will oversee activities of NARA. Dr. Archer is awaiting details when the legislation and regulation are debated in Parliament. Andrea
Mr. Holness, sir, morning. Is what going on with you and your lab rats then? What them up talking about PNP never want to see education expand? We don't listen, Mr. Holness. Your lab rats them have to come out, come talk that to them because you need to explain to them say you say fully done. You say fully done. And you say 6 months after the hurricane, them still living at the school them. So how the hell them come out, come talk about PNP always? I look out against education and stop the foolishness because I will build the whole of the school them. You understand, the minister just basically saying that the money them on our plan to do all kind of things with fix up and upgrade the schools that already here. How long now, Mr. Honest? How much time now Jamaicans was promised the STEM schools? How long now? How long now? 10 years? Mr. Honest, remember from your start campaign you promised the STEM school? No. Nothing that you promises you give. You're a liar, you're a thief, and you're a wicked. And your lab rats them, they're empty, small-minded, and shallow. Every time when I come and throw a stone, think you not hurt somebody, you not hurt nobody but yourself. Because if anybody's stagnant in the Jamaican people, them education not only because 6 months after hurricane, people still live in a school. Okay? You want to take the money, build new airport. You want to take the money, build new parliament. But you don't want to take the money and build up houses and help the people them at Westmoreland. And St. Elizabeth where the money come for help. You understand? All they do is stagnant the country, stagnant the people them. The water only move good for you, Bigfoot, and your family and friends. Everything gonna come out, come through a stone. I only stagnant people when really read thief the $50 million, real weed, wife and him daughter thief the $50 million from education ministry. A stagnant, them a stagnant the education. When your side chick and Mademoiselle thief the $24 million the other day from the education ministry. Listen, a stagnant, them a stagnant education. So I'm not understanding what you all trying to do. You all always come out here with some bullshit that show unnecessary stone. See, when your councillor they now get charged with thief taxpayers money, me can't wait for the whole of no charge. Me say, you see, the whole of no go a hell. Edway ono got hell on wicked and evil over there. Ono not help the people them not doing the things that you are supposed to do, but ono help on yourself on a thief like. But PNP never want education for going away. And PNP banter education. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? What's wrong with you? Are you say fully dance? Are you make the people them dance? Is who remove reading out of the school curriculum silently? How they do it? Listen, let me tell you something. I want Jamaica we say right now, and the people we are fight for ourselves, for our country, and back for the real Jamaica. The Jamaica here, what we have, we don't want it, Mr. Honest, because under your government, appear corruption. Yes, it has came to my attention now that it has came out again, that Jamaica is the most corrupt of all the Caribbeans, and how that happened because of you, Mr. Honest, with your teeth in lied self, the whole on over there. This is so surprising to me when I come talk about education. Look how long I promise people same school and now we can't get them. And because we're out here saying that we don't build no school, I paying people the whole of the school, them a shame like dog on a thief like. You need to go down to Westmoreland and help the people them and give the people them down there what them listen what entitled for them get. If people them send the money for come help the victims and the people them out the door still live like squatters and I live like dog. And them things only for go look pan and deal with. Look how the Jamaican people them still living 6 months after a major category 5 hurricane. When the Prime Minister thief the whole of the money and pocket it for him and him friend them. When you and Bigfoot have a much major building apartments all over the place and the poorer class of Jamaicans don't live nowhere. And still out the door under Chapolin. Our school must be in session and people still live in the shelters. Those are the things that you need to go and get corrected and shut up. Everything on the run come at show stones. Don't listen, if you live in a glass house, don't show stones, Mr. Honest. All criminal, don't show stones.
Jamaica people, this is really, really bad. This is really, really bad. The people them need help. Dwayne Vaz, me expect better from you. How you not reach down there? How you not reach down there? Go down there and talk to the people them. Make them know say Andrew Holness and Desmond McKenzie now give you a dime to help them. Go and talk to the people them. The people they need little reassurance, little comfort. My God, boy, I don't know. I don't know, Jaja. This not right. This not right. Anyway, my people, we're moving on. Take a listen to this.
Jamaican people want better. Economy coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them grave. They can tell me how we can do it together. When we look at the future of precipice, we see Jamaica needs the vision of the PNP. People said the bag of promises them can't carry go shop. And the crime rate getting high. I wonder when it does now come reds. Jamaican people want better. Economy coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them grave.
The proceeding was brought to you by the People's National.
You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right start that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.